Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is September 14th, 2021. So today we have another dead celebrity in the headlines. The comedian Norm Macdonald passed away from cancer at the age of 61. This stuff is just nonstop. I mean, every single day these celebrities are going out by the code. And yet so few people know about this stuff. Unbelievable. We make videos every single day showing the consistent patterns of how these celebrities are going out by the numbers, and yet so few people know about this stuff. My videos are barely getting to 1,000 views. Barely. I don't understand. I guess you could say most Americans are walking around with a cell phone with internet service. So you can pretty much say that 90% of the population has a cell phone. How is it that so few people know about this stuff? If everybody's on their phone all day, I don't get it. So this comedian, he is best known for his role in Saturday Night Live. He did the news on SNL. And supposedly he had cancer for 9 years. And it says here that the comedian was privately battling cancer, so he didn't tell anybody, supposedly. And notice what age he passed away. 61. That's a very important number to the Catholic Church, the Society of Jesus, the people behind this man's death. Something that we talk about almost every single day here, and yet almost nobody knows about it. If you ask your neighbor in the street, the meaning of 61 and 56 and 44, these people have no idea. Yeah, these numbers are placed right in front of us every single day. Norm Macdonald, he was born Norman Macdonald. So Norm Macdonald is just short for Norman. And notice his name, his first and last name, it equates to 61 in Gematria in the most pure cipher. So here he is dead at 61, and his name equals 61. The reason I say 61 is an important number to the church is because the word church equals 61. It's just like Jesus, cross, time is 61. Notice they emphasize SNL in the headlines. SNL equals 18, and 61 is the 18th prime number. He died at the age of 61. I had a feeling a lot of this, I thought this is like the first one that I've covered today, but I thought way more people was going to pass away today because today's a day with 44 and 64 numerology, and always celebrities die on dates with 64 and 44 numerology, especially comedians. A lot of comedians go out by this 64-44 code. Notice comedian in Gematria is 64 and 44. The word kill is 64 and 44. This comedian died from cancer. Cancer is 44. Chemo is 44. And supposedly this guy was battling cancer privately, right? There's a reason that they're telling us it was private. It's because private is 44. It's just part of the ritual. Earlier this year, we have had, there's so many. Screech. You guys remember Screech? From Saved by the Bell. Let me look up his news story here. So it says here that Dustin Diamond, actor on Saved by the Bell, this is by the New York Times. Dustin Diamond, actor of Saved by the Bell, dies at the age of 44. And you want to take a guess what Screech died from? He died from cancer. Notice this paragraph right here. The cause was small cell carcinoma, said Mark Diamond, his father, and only immediate survivor. Dustin Diamond learned he had cancer in January, his representative said in a statement. So this is another comedian who died in connection to the number 44. He was 44, like cancer and chemo. This comedian died on a day with 44 numerology, and he was a comedian as well. And comedian is 44, and is also 64, like how he died on the day with 44 and 64 numerology. Today is also the 257th day of the year, and blood sacrifice equates to 257. So many celebrities die and connected to the number 257 as well. His full name, he was born, hopefully you guys can see this. He was born Norman Jean Macdonald. His full name, it equals 83 and 97. So let me just show you guys in case you guys are new here and are wondering what happened to Mr. Macdonald. Mr. Macdonald was a ritual sacrificed by the Catholic Church. No doubt about it. But notice his full name is 83, and it's also 97. Murder equals 83. And death equals 97. Just yesterday we spoke about Tupac Shakur, who was shot on September 7th or 9/7. And then ended up, and that was 83 days after his birthday. Because Tupac was born on June 16th. Let me show you. So Tupac born June 16th he was shot in 1996. He died on 9/13/1996. No, he died on 9/13, but he was shot on 9/7. He was shot 83 days after his birthday, and he was shot on 9/7. And again, death is 97 and murder is 83. He ended up dying 5 days after. Or at least, 6 days after, on the 13th. These same numbers get used over and over again. 44 in comedians and cancer, it's clockwork. I actually predicted Dustin Diamond's death. In my channel, there's a video where I say, because before he died, they came out with a news story that said Dustin Diamond, the actor on Saved by the Bell, has cancer. This was before he died, because he supposedly he was hospitalized before, and then he died like a few weeks after. The day that they came out with the news that he was hospitalized, I said Dustin Diamond is not going to make it to his 45th birthday. And guess what? Dustin Diamond, he died on the day with 44 numerology. He died on February 1st. If I'm not mistaken. I'll look it up. But let me just make sure. So Dustin Diamond, date of death. I'm sure it's 2/1/21. There it is. So he died on February 1st, 2021. The news of his hospitalization came out earlier in the month of January. It was early in the year that it came out and said that he was hospitalized with cancer. He ended up dying on the 1st of February. And notice, February 1st, 2021, that was the day with 44 numerology. So not only did he die at the age of 44 from cancer, but he also died on a day with 44 numerology, just like Mr. Norman Macdonald. These patterns are very consistent, very repetitive, and so few people know about this stuff. Unbelievable. I get into arguments with people every single day. People telling me why I'm not wearing a mask. I'm like, because I'm smart. That's why. Unbelievable stuff. Norman was known for a lot of other shows as well. He was on SNL for 5 years, it says here. He was also on the Drew Carey show. He said the most recent appearance he made was on the Mike Tyson Mysteries. It was a cartoon. It's probably connected to Mike Tyson as well. I think that this was his last work of art. He did a voiceover in the animated show Mike Tyson Mysteries, which I should definitely decode. I don't understand why I didn't. But let's take a look at Mike Tyson Mysteries. See if we see something here. We know what that 84 is, right? Jesuit order. That's what that 84 means. Jesuit is 84. And Jesuit order, the Jesuit order, is 84 as well. So that 84 stands out right away. So another dead celebrity in connection to the number 44, and this time another comedian, just like Dustin Diamond, who died early in the year at the age of 44. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. And notice Dustin Diamond's initials, DD. I mean, D is what? The fourth letter? His initials is 44. Unbelievable. So rest in peace to Norman Macdonald. I guess we could leave it there. There's probably a lot more to this ritual, but I guess. I mean, do you have to see more? Do you have to see more to realize what's going on? I mean, it's time we do something about this, but so few people know about this stuff that it's like, what can we do? Only like 400 people watch the stuff that we make. 400 people. There's over 300 million people in this country. You think 400 people is gonna make a difference? No, we need way more numbers than that. And out of those 400, probably like 300 understand how to do it on their own. So we are nowhere near our goal, unfortunately. But rest in peace, Norman Macdonald. I'll be back a little bit later and speak about some other deaths in the headlines, some football-related deaths. So many football players died this month, the same month that the season opened. Yet nobody notices that. Notices anything about that. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna visit my Instagram. I like my Instagram better because here I covered a lot of stuff that I haven't made posters about. Like this young girl here, she was 19, the daughter of Kevin Falk. Says here that he was a Super Bowl champion. His daughter died at the age of 19, exactly 38 weeks before her father's birthday, and death, murder, killing, RIP is all 38. So this is one football-related death, right? This football player also died on the 13th. He died at the age of 37, Paris Harrelson. He died 133 days before his 38th birthday. And football is 133 and death is 138. Yesterday we covered the ritual with Tupac, the 25th anniversary. The same day that Tupac died, legendary basketball star Moses Malone died in 2015 from heart disease. He died 17 days after Daryl Dawkins, another Philadelphia 76ers, who died from a heart attack. So Moses Malone died from heart disease, and Daryl Dawkins died from a heart attack, and they died 17 days from each other. And NBA is 17, and Moses is 17, the word kill 17, and they both died from heart complications. And there's a lot more to this as well. So maybe I think I did a blog post about this. It should be in my blog. Let me see. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so visit my blog if you want to learn more. Because he died on the Jewish holiday Rosh Hashanah. I'm not sure how you say that. But this holiday, I looked up the definition of it, and it has a lot to do with Moses in the Bible. So think about a basketball player named Moses dying on the start of this holiday. Biblical stuff. The church, they love their riddles with the Bible. His death was also connected to Kobe Bryant, who died on January 26th. Because remember Kobe Bryant's last game, he scored 60 points. And Moses Malone died at the age of 60. He played for Philadelphia, where Kobe Bryant's from. Their deaths are 220 weeks apart. From September 13th, 2015 to the death of Kobe Bryant is a span of 228 weeks. And death in Gematria is 228. And Kobe's last game, he scored 60 points. Moses Malone died at 60. And just notice the name Moses Malone. It equates to 41 and 58, just like Kobe Bryant. Stuff is in your face every single day. But yeah, this is what I was talking about Daryl Dawkins, another person with a DD initials. He died on August 27th, which is 17 days prior to Moses Malone. The name Moses, NBA, and kill. All 17. And notice the name of the holiday, it equates to 60, like how Moses Malone died at 60. And his name is also 60, his surname. just like the N-word. Malone and the N-word connect as a strong connection in Gematria. So yeah. This actor, Art Macdonald, died at the age of 84. His name is 64. Look at his name. Speaking of 44 and 64. Art Macdonald, 44 and 64. It's the same thing over and over and over again. So this was another football-related death. Sam Cunningham died at the age of 71. A former New England Patriots running back. So many people. NFL player Tunch Ilkin died at the age of 63. This is all in the month of September, by the way. Keith McCants passed away at the age of 53. Former Buccaneers linebacker. No football players died during the month of August. Nor July, nor June, nor May, nor April, nor March. Maybe March, because March was like right after the Super Bowl. But for a fact, I know in July, August, I didn't hear anybody from the NFL passing away. But as soon as September came, we just got day after day, we get a new story that a new football player has passed away. And September is when the NFL season started. And this is what they do every single year. My book is still available on Etsy if you guys are interested. It's only $5. If you haven't read it, feel free to support it. Only 70 people bought it on Etsy.com. And this is why a lot of people don't write books, because it's like, what's the point? This stuff takes a long time to make, and then it doesn't get any support. So, you know how stressful it is to write a book? How many times you have to delete stuff and go back and reword things and research? It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. But I did it because I wanted to see if people was gonna support it. But it's whatever, man. Soon I'm gonna put it out for free, and I think people still won't read it, even if it's free. It's just people don't like reading anymore. This is why nobody knows anything. So again, rest in peace to all these people, and I'll be back later on today to talk about some other things. If not, then I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your Tuesday, everybody, and thank you for joining us. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, feel free to follow us at Simple Truth Television. I post a lot of stuff on there that I don't talk about on YouTube. Like, for example, this rapper, Chief Keef's best friend, 600 Boss Moo, supposed to be shot and killed a woman, and then he ended up killing himself. 25 days after Chief Keef's birthday and death, and R.I.P. is 25. And I believe the rapper was 25 years old, but I will have to double check that. Take care, everybody, and thank you for watching.